All right, third grade friends, here we go. We're going to do this lesson worksheet together, but I want you to turn this in to your teachers so they can see that you did follow along, follow along with the videos. Okay? All right, so here we go. We're going to first of all start with number 1. And number 1, we want to find out how long is this line segment. Okay, so we're talking about milliliters, and so you're going to break things down, right? So stay together. Here we go. So we know that in between these centimeters, those little lines are the milliliters. And we know that 1 centimeter is 10 milliliters, all right? So knowing that, we can see that this line segment stops a little bit past the 3, okay? So we're going to count 10, 20, 30, and those little line segments, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So it is 37 millimeters. Now we're going to split that up. So we know that 37 milliliters is 3 centimeters. That's where we get the 3 from. And it goes over 7 lines, 7 milliliters. Now, if we want to write this with our decimal point into centimeters, it's going to be 3.7 centimeters. Okay, let's do the next one. All right, so we see that it goes here to 1, but that'll be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This one is 14 millimeters. So it is 1 centimeter, 4 milliliters. And then we now put our decimal, 1.4. Do you see how the numbers are all the same? Okay. All right, the next one. All right, it looks like it goes past the 5, so it's going to be 50 something. So it is going to be 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. 58 milliliters, and that was 5 centimeters, and it went over 8 milliliters, and it is 5.8 centimeters. Okay, let's do the next one. How long is this line segment? Okay, well, it looks like it's 20 something, 21, 22. It is 22 milliliters, which is 2 centimeters and 2 milliliters, or 2.2 centimeters. Okay, now the next one, I'm just going to start with number 5, but your job is to do 6, 7, and 8 on your own. And then I'm going to jump down to number 9, and then we'll do number 10. We're just going to do one here, number 9, and then one here, number 10, and you're going to have to do the other ones by yourself. So let's start here with number 5. Number 5, it says draw a 3.2 centimeter line segment. Okay, so we know we're going to have to go at least over to 3, and then we're going to do 2 more spots. So here's that, and I'm going to put my dot about right there. And then I'm going to make this different color so you can see that. Okay, 3.2. Let's do number 6. Okay, number 6, it says draw 4.8 centimeter. So we have to go 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, I'll draw my line, 4.8. Your job now is to do 7 and 8 on your own. But let's go down here to number 9. Now we're supposed to write this in a decimal form, okay? So we have 2 and 5/10. So we're going to put 2.5. Now your job is to do this one. Now here we're going to kind of do the opposite, okay? So here we're going to have 6 your job is to do that one. Now remember, I want you to turn this paper in because there are some answers that you need to fill in on your own. Now we're going to go ahead, continue on with our math, and get this ready. This is our guided class practice. And we're going to start with the very first problem. It says, the children in Miss Merko's room had a race. Michael finished in 54 seconds, Peter finished in 48 seconds, and Erica finished in 39 seconds. How many more seconds did it take Michael and Erica? Now, when you hear something like that, it's a clue. This is going to be subtracting. But what are we going to subtract? Okay, so our clue here is how many more seconds did it take Michael than Erica? So we don't need to have anything about Peter, do we? He's not part of the equation, okay? So we know that Michael was 54 seconds. We know Erica was 39 seconds. We have our workspace here. Make sure you have your numbers lined up. Looks like we're going to have to borrow. Okay, so let's do that. All right, 14 minus 9 is 5, 4 minus 3 is 1, and our answer is 15 seconds. Okay, now we're going to have to do some of these. It says write letter A inside an acute angle, write the letter R inside a right angle, write the letter O inside an obtuse angle. Now let's think about these words, okay? A right angle is like that perfect square. It makes a perfect square. And I'm just going to kind of write, it's going to look something like that. Remember, we could put a little square there, okay? That would be a right angle. An acute angle, we're thinking about smaller. An obtuse angle is something that's bigger. Okay, so this is right angle, this is acute angle, and this is obtuse. So let's see if we can find these things. On this shape, let's start here. No, let's find the perfect square first. I think the right angle looks like this. This is the right angle, okay? So you're going to put R in that little corner there. Put letter R right there. Okay, so acute, something smaller. Looks like this is smaller and looks like this is smaller. So we're going to write two A's because there are two acute angles. Now we have this one right here. This one is bigger, isn't it? So we're going to put letter O right there. Number 3, we're going to fill in the missing numbers and we're going to write the rule. Okay, so let's look at this. We have 2, 6, 9. Okay, we're good with that. 2 minus what is 0? 2 minus 2. 6 minus what is 4? 6 minus 2 is 4. So far it's the same, huh? So let's check this one. 13 minus 2 is 11. I think we have discovered our rule. So we're going to put E, because that's row E, minus 2. So 9 minus 2 is 7, 20 minus 2 is 18, 53 minus 2 is 51. Okay, each box has 24 pencils. Divide the first box in half. Divide the second box into thirds. Divide the last box into fourths and find each answer. So it says divide the first box in half. Okay, so we got to make sure there's equal amounts. And we're going to do it right there. This one we're going to go into thirds. And to do that, we're going to go up and down. Okay, there's 1. And this is, now we have 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. This one, is going to be in 2/4. So I'm going to go in the middle. 1, 2, 3, go in the middle here. Okay, now we have 4 equal sections. So half of 24 is 12, but you can count. Okay, but that is going to be 12. A third of 24, 2, 4, 6, 8. Because there's 8 in one part of that. There's only 8 in one part. A fourth of 24, so they're saying how much is in one little section of here, and that is 6. Okay, write 2 6/10 using a decimal fraction. Well, that would be 2.6. Write 7.9 using a common fraction. They're talking about this like that, okay? So that would be 7 9/10. All right, find the answers. Now remember the parentheses. They tell us where to start, right? So here we have 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Let's do the next one over here. 3 plus 2 is 5 times 6 is 30. Now here we just have multiplication. It doesn't matter what order you do these in. It should all come up as the same answer. Now I'm going to do 5 times 2 because I know that's 10. Times 7 is 70. But you could do 7 times 2 times 5 and you will get the same answer, 70. Okay, now we have this one. 9 times 3 is 27, and I'm going to add on the zeros. All right, good luck with your math, guys.